Welcome to Corvette Today, the podcast that talks about everything Corvette, with your host, Steve Garrett, MC and DJ at one of the largest Corvette weekends in the country, Corvette Fun Fest, president of the Corvette Club of Kansas City, Missouri, and radio disc jockey at the #1 radio station in Kansas City for over 40 years. Here's Steve Garrett.
Thanks for listening to Corvette Today, the podcast that talks about everything Corvette. Brought to you by Wheelcraft. Want to dress up your Corvette with bright chrome or black chrome wheels? Visit wheelcraft.com to learn about their advanced PVD chrome finishing. They can refinish your wheels or offer a wheel exchange for most models, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. Visit wheelcraft.com today or call 833-840-5334. I'm your host, Steve Garrett. I appreciate you tuning in. You can listen to Corvette Today on all podcast platforms. You can also listen on your smart device. Just say Alexa or Hey Google, play the podcast called Corvette Today, and you're connected. Also visit the Corvette Today website. It's CorvetteTodayPodcast.com. And while you're there, make sure you visit the Corvette Today merchandise store. You can also sign up for Corvette Today emails, notifications, and updates at corvettetoday.ck.page. And don't forget, join the Corvette Today Facebook group. We have over 3,600 members, and I'd love to have you as a member as well. And don't forget about the YouTube channel now for Corvette Today. See all your favorite Corvette Today podcasts now on YouTube. First, I'd like to thank our flagship sponsors of Corvette Today, Aerolarri Wheels, a true forged wheel with over 20 unique design styles to choose from for your C8 and wide body versions of the C7, C6, and C5 Corvette. It's an awesome value starting at only $23.88 for a set of 4 fully forged wheels. And now use the new promo code CT111, that's CT111, and get $100 off your purchase. Visit aerolarri.com, that's AEROLARRI.com, with the new promo code CT111 for your $100 discount. Also, midenginecorvetteforum.com, the forum that focuses on the new mid-engine C8 Corvette. Meet a lot of fellow Corvette enthusiasts like yourself at midenginecorvetteforum.com. Also, a shout out to CanadianCorvetteForum.com, welcoming Corvette owners from around the world.
With the release of the new C8 Z06 right around the corner, one of my favorite options on the car is going to be the new carbon fiber wheels. These wheels are being made by Carbon Revolution. And on this episode of Corvette Today, I have Brad Lethorn, the North American Engineering Program Manager based in Detroit, Michigan, with me, along with Tim deSouza, the Product Engineering Manager based in Geelong, Australia, on the show. Guys, welcome to Corvette Today.
Thanks, Steve. Glad to be here.
Yeah, thanks very much, Steve. We're pleasure to be here.
I'm so excited to have you guys on the show. First of all, guys, let's start with a little bit of history about Carbon Revolution. Tell me about the company. Where was it started? When was it started? And by whom?
Yeah, Steve, I'll take that one. It was started, actually, our very own Ashley DeMeade, who is the CTO of our company now. He's one of the founders, but also he started in Formula SAE. And in that project, one of his jobs he had to do was create the wheel. And he created a carbon fiber wheel, which actually still resides in our headquarters today. So that first carbon fiber wheel that Ashley made. One of the other founders that's still with the company is Jake Dingle. He's our CEO. And then my old boss was Brett Gass. And he's now left the company since, but he was an original founder also. Carbon Revolution got started in 2007. Since 2007, we started right away in the aftermarket to prove out the technology. Did a lot of back-to-back testing on the track with aluminum versus carbon fiber wheels, with professional drivers, things like that. And then we launched our first OEM vehicle in 2015. That was on the GT350R. And then, of course, we've just listed on the Australian Stock Exchange in 2019.
Wow, that's really cool. It's interesting to hear that you guys have racing background. Also, talk about the offices and where the wheels are manufactured now.
So our manufacturing facility is in Geelong, Australia. It resides right on the Deakin University campus. So our headquarters, main offices, and our manufacturing are all in one building right now. And then Geelong happened to be the capital of the automotive industry in Australia, which started around the 20s with Ford building their first facility in Geelong. And then they built engines all the way through 2016. Unfortunately, they don't have much of a market or any facilities right now. It got dissolved. The plus for us when we were coming up and getting larger, we were able to pull a lot of very good experienced engineers and manufacturing experience from a lot of the OEMs like Ford, GM, Holden, and Toyota. Also, we have people like myself. I'm working in North America. We have 2 other people working in North America with me. And then we've got a few people working in Europe also.
Guys, tell me about the products that Carbon Revolution makes. Do you guys make anything besides wheels for cars?
Yeah, that's a common question we get asked a lot, Steve. Do we make anything else, given our expertise in carbon fibre materials and carbon fibre composite manufacturing? And the simple answer is no, we don't. We focus primarily on making the lightest, most advanced wheel that we can make. So there's sort of really 2 reasons for that. The first one is that carbon fibre wheels are essentially an efficiency, lightweight technology, and they're essentially the best place on a vehicle to reduce mass. They spin up as you're trying to accelerate. You need to try and slow them down. They ride bumps. So every time you take a kilo or a weight save out of that unsprung mass in a wheel, it has huge benefits for the vehicle overall. So our customers really, really want that technology and that lightweight technology in the wheel. And that's what we really strive on focusing on delivering. And I guess the second reason why we focus primarily on wheels is it's such a very complex structure. And so we've got very much our hands full in just designing and manufacturing this really advanced, complex composite structure in its entirety. We do all of the design and development work right through to designing the equipment and the machines that manufacture the carbon fibre wheel itself as well.
That is so cool, guys. Now, I know you're making the carbon fiber wheels for the new C8 Z06. Let's talk about some of the other car companies you've worked with before and what specific cars have your wheels on them or available for them.
So as I mentioned above, Steve, we cut our teeth on the Shelby Mustang, so the GT350R. And then we launched the GT Supercar for Ford. And then our latest launch was the GT500. We also work with Ferrari. 488 Pista was one of our launches with Ferrari. We work with Renault, their hatchback. We're really excited also for some of the future programs that we're working on do have to do with SUVs, trucks, and EVs, actually.
That's really cool, guys. Explain why carbon fiber wheels are better for cars. Because obviously there's advantages given to every car owner who has carbon fiber wheels, especially if they track the car.
Yeah, sure, Steve. So the main thing here is, as I mentioned earlier, is we really targeted weight reduction on a vehicle in the most critical place on the vehicle. And that's in the area of the unsprung mass. So anything outboard of your suspension, that mass needs to be able to oscillate up and down as it's going over bumps in the road. It needs to be able to track to the road really truly. So it gives all of that really positive driver feedback. When you're braking into a corner, you've got less rotational mass that you're trying to slow down. So the benefits of it are all about providing essentially a faster car, a more higher performance vehicle. And we've seen that demonstrated in lap times all over the world, track records being broken. Our customers bolt on our wheels to their car. We've seen almost 1 to 1.5 seconds a lap quicker in some cases for a direct substitution with our wheels. There's a couple of other really profound benefits of using carbon fibre composites and this lightweight wheel. And one of them is ride and comfort. So carbon fibre composites have a natural damping coefficient, which is almost 3 times that of aluminium. So all of the little bumps and road noise that you feel and you hear that transmits itself through the wheel, through your suspension, into the cabin of the vehicle is all dampened out. So not only do you get a higher performing, faster vehicle, but the car also feels quieter. It feels more refined in its way that it drives. So that's a real positive. You're ticking all the boxes in many areas there.
Plus, I love the look of carbon fiber and the wheels look absolutely stunning, guys. I can't wait to get one on my own Z06. Finally, in this section, guys, talk about your goal for your target for automotive wheel output per year.
We believe that the carbon fibers could disrupt the aluminum wheel market up to 15% by about 2035. And obviously, we're hoping to play a huge role in that. Looking forward into scaling up in our production and as we go further in our automating most of our processes and things like that, it's something that we believe will become a reality. We also just sold our 50,000th wheel. Our next 50 will definitely go much, much quicker. We've got a whole new system coming online that we call a mega line. At the moment, our production capacity is at about 75,000. And we expect the mega line to take us up to about 150,000.
That's amazing. Congratulations, guys. Tell you what, let's take our first break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about how you actually build a carbon fiber wheel here on Corvette Today.
The Radiator Grill Store offers protection for your C8's front radiators and side intakes. They also carry front strut tower covers to prevent rusting and pooling water, all with do-it-yourself installation. Get 10% off your total purchase with promo code CT10. See the full line of products at radiatorgrillstore.com.
We all know that wheels make the car. Wheelcraft will help you take your Corvette to new levels. Wheelcraft offers the world's best PVD chrome finish available on the market. Available in bright chrome and black chrome. Wheelcraft nails it in both appearance and durability. And it comes with a 5-year warranty against brake dust burns, pitting, peeling, and color delamination. Wheelcraft is also ISO certified. Whether you're having your wheels refinished or an exchange transaction, there is no core fee, no deposit, and you don't pay for the finished wheels until they are installed on your car. Wheelcraft insists on complete satisfaction before you pay. Hear from one of our customers.
I picked up a brochure at the National Corvette Museum when we took delivery of our new C8. I called Wheelcraft, and in 15 minutes, I ordered the new bright ice chrome wheels. Wheelcraft's follow-up and follow-through is superb. The wheels arrived on Sunday, installed on Monday, and cores were returned same day. The wheels are the highest quality I've ever seen, and they look awesome. Great prices, great customer service from initial contact to installation.
Thanks, Dennis from Nashville. In many cases, Wheelcraft offers finished wheels on exchange or will apply this new finish to your wheels. Either way, Wheelcraft treats your wheels as their own. Visit our website at wheelcraft.com or call us at 833-840-5334. Arrive in style with Wheelcraft.
Mid-American Motorworks has been the industry leader and aftermarket supplier and manufacturer of Corvette replacement parts and accessories since 1974. We have what you need for all years and generations of Corvette. Whether you need a door panel or seat cover for your C1 Corvette, or the latest shirt, jacket, hat, or lifestyle accessory to complement your new C8, you can get it at Mid-American Motorworks. So if you're restoring, repairing, replacing, or simply researching your Corvette, Mid-American Motorworks is the place to go. Visit our website at mamotorworks.com and shop Corvettes by generation or specific year. Or call us Monday through Saturday, toll-free at 800-500-1500 and talk to one of our Corvette experts to help you get the right part or accessory. Pursue your passion with Mid-America Motorworks.
VetteFinders.com is the Internet's original Corvette classified ads website, with classified ads starting at just $25, and every ad runs until your Corvette is sold. If you're in the market for a Corvette, VetteFinders.com has over 500 Corvettes for sale from all around the USA and Canada, and covering all 8 generations. Visit VetteFinders.com, the Internet's destination for buying and selling Corvettes. That's VETTE Finders.com.
This is the Corvette Today podcast with Steve Garrett.
Hey, thanks for listening and watching Corvette Today.
Brought to you by Wheelcraft. Want to dress up your Corvette with bright chrome or black chrome wheels? Visit Wheelcraft.com to learn about their advanced PVD chrome finishing. They can refinish your wheels or offer a wheel exchange for most models, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. Visit Wheelcraft.com today or call 833-840-5334.
I'm your host, Steve Garrett. With me today are the guys from Carbon Revolution. I've got Brad Lethorn with me, the North American Engineering Program Manager based in Detroit, Michigan, along with Tim deSouza, the Product Engineering Manager based in Geelong, Australia. In this second segment, we're going to talk about how a carbon fiber wheel is made. Guys, let's overview the process of actually how you build a carbon fiber wheel, from like the raw material to fabrication to infusion to ceramic coating all the way up to inspection.
So right from the raw material, we spec all of our own raw materials. So we have all of our own specifications for all the different types of carbon fibers that we need, right down to the toe, all the way to the ply, different types of plies throughout the wheel. Also, all the epoxy resins and the chemicals that we bring in-house too. Right from there, we take and have to cut out all the individual shapes, because to build those spokes up and things like that, there's lots of different layers, and we have to cut each individual geometry out for all those spokes. And then we put it into the spokes, calling it a layup, sometimes in subcomponents. We can put it together in an automated process in some cases. We put that in a face mold, and we apply a bucket, which allows us to wrap the barrel onto the bucket. And then that bucket and face go into a molding process, which is the backbone of our whole process, which we call a high pressure molding machine that allows us to take a lot of time out of the process. That machine basically infuses the epoxy resin into the wheel. And then once we take it out, we would apply what we call a TBC coating, is a thermal barrier coating. So that's the white coating that you might have seen on the Corvette when they're advertising. That's to refract the braking heat. That's a ceramic coating that gets applied with a plasma sprayer head. After we build the structural wheel, we apply our diamond weave technology, which is proprietary, which allows us to bring the quality of our wheel, the appearance of our wheel, increase it considerably. From there, we do 100% X-ray, 100% leak. We test our resin coupons that get carried with the wheels to assure quality. We do 100% uniformity check on the wheel for the bead seats. And then all of our hardware is all patented and proprietary also for how to attach the carbon fiber to the wheel.
That's really cool, guys. Also, let's talk about the durability of carbon fiber wheels and the advantages like unsprung weight.
Carbon fiber, as you would know, being a carbon fiber guru and carbon fiber nut, it's a fantastic material. It's the sort of material that for the same strength design as something in aluminium, you can save 40 to 60% weight reduction. And I guess the key thing there is really when you design it correctly, you need to almost become emotional a little bit with the material and make sure that you're feeling what it's doing within the wheel and put it in the right places to make sure that it's carrying the loads. When you design a wheel particularly and carefully like that, the durability of it is actually fantastic. It has a different failure property compared to aluminium wheels. Aluminium wheels are designed to sort of bend and buckle. Carbon fiber composite won't do that. And so you need to take those considerations into mind when you're designing it. Carbon fiber itself has an infinite fatigue life. So from a durability and fatigue perspective, it's a wonderful material to put into a wheel. All of our wheels go through very, very rigorous testing, more so probably than in a lot of aluminium wheels, because as a new technology take-up for our customers, they want our product to sort of jump through all of the hoops and over the highest hurdles in terms of testing and validation. So we're very proud of that work that we do, where we certainly stand by the strength and the performance of our wheels from a durability and fatigue perspective.
Guys, are there a lot of carbon fiber wheels already on the roads in North America? How many do you estimate are out there now?
Yeah, there's a lot, Steve. As Brad mentioned just recently, we sold our 50,000th wheel into the market. That's across the US as well as into Europe. So there's definitely a lot of wheels rolling around, probably in Detroit, Michigan, over the potholes and over the roads there. Yeah, there's certainly a lot out there and there's definitely more to come.
Guys, let's also talk about, I know you briefly touched on your testing parameters, but go through that a little bit more in depth. And I know that these carbon fiber wheels go through a lot of tests before they're actually put on the road.
Yeah, you're right, Steve. Because we're a carbon fiber wheel and we're a new technology, we typically have to go through way more than the typical wheel has to go through in order to just do a typical launch for a wheel. For instance, we had about 5 years of collaboration and development on this wheel that we're launching with GM right now. So 5 years of testing, basically. We've taken it through its paces. It goes through all the normal OEM wheel tests that any wheel would go through. I've actually helped manage the test facility over here in the States. I get to experience a lot of that. The one that I can take you through real quick is that some of the misconception by it being kind of dainty, like impact tests and things like that, I've seen it go through impact tests, very tough ones. And I can tell you that even with a crack, we would put the wheel back onto what we call a radio machine that would just put highway miles on under a GVW situation. The wheel would do just fine up through a certain amount of miles to get you back to a gas station, things like that. The wheel held up fine.
Brad, I'm glad you brought that up because talking about the durability of the wheels is really, really important. I think there's a misconception in America that carbon fiber wheels are great, they're lightweight, but they're not durable. Talk about that a little bit more.
Steve, I might take a little bit on this one. So as Brad mentioned, we did an extensive amount of testing as part of the validation and release for the Z06 program. it included a real torture test of the wheel. So we did a lot of testing all of the functional sort of structural elements of the wheel in a variety of different environmental conditions. We simulated wheels being curb scraped, so having a lot of gutter rash on them, having a rock stuck between the caliper and grinding away at the barrel of the wheel. Then would take those wheels and submerge them in cold water, freeze them, and then impact test them. And then after that impact test, we'd go and put them on a fatigue rig. So we really threw absolutely everything at our wheels to prove that they had the durability, they had the life to be able to sort of take heavy track punishment. So you're taking it to the racetrack and being able to see it survive many, many laps. And then also threw a whole heap of different temperature tests at it as well. So really high temperature brake tests that our customers exhibited to the wheel and made sure that we still got the level of performance we needed out of those wheels.
Tim, it's amazing to hear of the amount of testing and extremes those wheels go through before they go to market. One of the other misconceptions, I think, guys, is the cost of carbon fiber wheels. Can you talk about cost of these wheels and the trends that you're seeing in the marketplace?
Yeah, the costs are definitely higher, Steve, but you got to look at the efficiencies that you're getting out of this particular wheel, especially compared to an aluminum. We're 40% lighter typically than an aluminum wheel. And then also the wow factor in the carbon fiber itself. Everybody loves the look of carbon fiber. And we've never had a problem with people specifying. Actually, we have more pull typically than what we estimate for the carbon fiber wheels themselves. And then what we kind of talked about the scaling up of our manufacturing processes and more automation. And as we sell more and we become more efficient with our process, the cost is only going to go down. The trend will continue.
That's true, Brad. I appreciate that. Guys, let's take our final break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about the future of carbon fiber here on Corvette Today.
Are you ready for a better insurance policy without the Corvette tax? With Agreed Value Protection, the value of your collector vehicle will never change. Plus, you'll save money. Get a quick quote at ncminsurance.com.
Hey, honey, are you awake?
I am now.
I can't sleep. Since turning 50, I keep dreaming of a red door and a blue door, somehow knowing there are only choices for retirement.
Okay.
Through the red door, we outlive our money. We have to rely on our kids. We're stuck on a fixed income. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that would suck.
But through the blue door, our money outlives us. We retire on our terms. Our kids stay our kids, not our caretakers. We make work optional.
Yes, that's much better. That's what I want too. But what do we do?
We call True Wealth & Company at 913-653-8783. They specialize in helping successful people make work optional. They're our fiduciary Blue Door personal wealth managers.
Hey, where are you going? It's 3 a.m.
I can't sleep. I'm going to check out True Wealth & Company online at retirewithtrue.com. That Blue Door is going to be our retirement.
913-653-8783. Visit us online at retirewithtrue.com. Investment advice offered through True Wealth & Company, LLC, a registered investment advisor in the state of Kansas.
American Hydrocarbon is your one-stop shop for custom interior, exterior, and engine bay items for your C4 through C8 Corvette. We can help you create a custom look for your Corvette with carbon fiber or 10 different color patterns and styles. Whether it's a custom-made engine cover for your new C8 mid-engine Corvette or custom-made C4 interior upgrades, American Hydrocarbon can help you transform your Corvette into a best-in-class show car. And now we're proud to announce that we can produce and distribute officially licensed GM products for the C8 Corvette. That includes the front splitter, side skirts, engine appearance panels, and engine fluid caps. Plus, we now also carry the C8 Speedline side skirts along with the engine appearance package and high wing. Our products have been featured in Vette and Corvette magazines. Give us a call, 813-476-5638. Visit our updated website at AmericanHydrocarbon.com or email us at pat@AmericanHydrocarbon.com. Let us help you make your Corvette the car you've always wanted it to be. American Hydrocarbon.
Stretch the life of your Corvette's paint with Nova Stretch, the performance protective cover. From bugs to rock chips, Nova Stretch covers protect your C5 through C8 Corvette, utilizing stretch fabric technology and an innovative fastening system for quick installation and easy removal and storage. Made in the USA for a tailored fit, the patented design and breathable mesh protects your Corvette without rubbing or chafing the paint like traditional covers. And unlike clear film or old-time car bras, Nova Stretch provides full front-end coverage including the grille, keeping radiators and heat exchangers clean and debris-free. Visit novastretch.com and use the code Corvette Today 15 to get 15% off your order. Protect your Corvette with NovaStretch.
When you want to buy a Corvette, or any Chevrolet for that matter, get yours from Hendrick Chevrolet Shawnee Mission, located in Kansas City. Hendrick Chevrolet is the largest Corvette dealership and showroom in the Midwest. With a knowledgeable sales staff and Corvette sales specialists on hand, they'll help you build the Corvette of your dreams, and they ship nationwide. With Corvette certified master mechanics on site and a huge parts department with over 24,000 parts and $2 million in inventory, Hendrick Chevrolet is well equipped to take care of your every need. From sales to service to collision repair, Hendrick Chevrolet has you covered. Visit ChevyUSA.com or call 913-384-1550.
And now, back to Corvette Today with your host and my husband, Steve Garrett.
Hey, thanks for listening and watching Corvette Today.
Brought to you by Wheelcraft. Want to dress up your Corvette with bright chrome or black chrome wheels? Visit wheelcraft.com to learn about their advanced PVD chrome finishing. They can refinish your wheels or offer a wheel exchange for most models, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. Visit wheelcraft.com today or call 833-840-5334.
I'm your host, Steve Garrett. With me are the guys from Carbon Revolution. I have Brad Lethorn, the North American Engineering Programming Manager based in Detroit, Michigan, with me, along with Tim deSouza, the Product Engineering Manager based in Geelong, Australia. In this third and final segment, we're going to talk about the actual future for carbon fiber. Guys, give us a little history of carbon fiber itself and some of the future that you see for the actual product itself.
So carbon fiber was first produced in the late 50s. Aircraft started using it around 69. In 81, they're using it on F1 cars. And then the first bicycle frame was in 1986. The McLaren F1 was the first production car that actually used carbon fiber. And then in 1996, helicopters started using blades, actually. The helicopter blades were carbon fiber.
Wow.
And then in 2009, we launched our very own aftermarket, what we call a CR9 wheel. And then also in 2009, the Boeing 787 Dreamliner came out with their first carbon fiber fuselage and wings.
That's really amazing. Just the use for everyday practicality of carbon fiber is really coming into vogue. And when you think of it, it's been used since the late 50s, but really now it's really hitting its stride, isn't it, guys?
Absolutely.
I think one thing we haven't really talked about is the effect of a carbon fiber wheel on tires. Can you guys address that? What does a carbon fiber wheel do to the actual tire that's mounted onto it?
Well, the wheel is lighter, so you'd expect that the tire wear would reduce. Now, there's not a whole lot of research on that right now. Also, I guess in terms of how the tire interacts with the wheels, like mounting tires and things like that, there's not a lot of difference between it. We've got most of the tire changers out there will change your tire on a carbon fiber wheel. Carbon Revolution has instructional videos on our website and on our YouTube channel also. Just like anything else, your expensive aluminum wheel, you treat it the same exact way as you would your nice, expensive, pretty carbon fiber wheel when you're mounting tires.
That makes sense. Do you guys also provide a warranty with your wheels?
As an OEM product, it's covered under a manufacturer's relevant warranty, typically.
Very cool. I know you guys are obviously very busy. Let's talk about some of the programs that are in current production and maybe some of the other future projects you're looking to work on.
Sure, Steve. We've got 6 programs with OEMs that are in our current production portfolio. So there's 3 different OEMs across those 6 different wheel programs. And then there's about 9 new programs that are in the development phase with some of our existing OEMs and with some of our new OEMs. The other stuff that sort of keeps us busy is a lot of the scale-up work that we're doing. So we're really trying to increase the volume output of our facility, smarten everything up. So we're bringing in a lot of automation to the processes that historically would be very manual out in the carbon fiber composite manufacturing industry. So there's a lot of new developments happening in the manufacture of our carbon fiber wheels from an automation and process development perspective. We're also doing a little bit of work in areas which I guess are not automotive space, but also aerospace. So not only do we look at lightweight automotive wheels, but we're doing a little bit with the Australian Defence Force, looking at helicopter wheels. So some really exciting new applications coming out of our technology as well.
You guys are really busy and you're branching out. That is so cool to hear that you're branching out, not just into automotive wheels, but man, that's going to keep you guys busy for a long time. And you're getting into different areas as well. You know, guys, one of the things I don't think a person that is looking at a carbon fiber wheel realizes and understands the strength of the carbon fiber. Talk about what carbon fiber does for weight savings and the strength of whatever it's in.
Sure. Well, carbon fibre is about 13 times stronger than aluminium for the same mass. The real benefit is that as a product designer, you get an unlimited palette to be able to design a carbon fibre composite structure. So what I mean by that is if you were designing something out of aluminium, you can play with the external geometry of the wheel to make it stiffer, stronger, to resolve stresses within the wheel. With a carbon fibre composite material, you design the outside of the wheel, but then that's only really the tip of the iceberg. You then have to design all of the fibre layers and all of the orientation of all of those fibre layers within the wheel as well. So the real true benefit can be realised in the fact that you can really truly optimise the design out of carbon fibre composites. So you're really taking advantage of the profound strength increase that you see in carbon fibre composite materials by being able to design and tailor your design solution according to that.
Guys, I know the answer to this, and I think it's pretty incredible, but I don't know if everybody else does. On a typical automobile wheel, how many layers of carbon fiber are there?
Yeah, there's a lot, Steve. You know, we pride ourselves on saying we're a one-piece carbon fiber wheel manufacturer. In fact, that one-piece molded wheel that Brad spoke of earlier has around about 200 individual plies and pieces within the wheel. As a neat fact for you here, one carbon fibre wheel, if you took every single strand of carbon fibre and laid it end on end, it would go around the world 3 times. So that's the quantity of carbon fibre that goes into one wheel. We utilise a number of different fabric and fibre types within our wheel. So it's not one size fits all in terms of the material and the carbon fibre we choose. It's very much fit for purpose and also fit for cost. So we make sure that we put the expensive stuff in the areas that it's needed, and we try to reduce cost in areas where we don't need that high level of strength or that particular complex fabric architecture in the wheel as much.
That's absolutely incredible, you guys. Will a driver notice a big difference if he's on carbon fiber wheels?
Absolutely. Yeah, this was the immediate feedback we get from just about all of our customers as soon as they attach the carbon fibre wheels to their vehicles. I think Taj from General Motors sort of said that as soon as you drive out of the car park, you can feel that the vehicle is just totally different. It's quieter, it's more responsive, the steering comes alive. Not only is the vehicle quicker around the racetrack, you can brake later, you can accelerate out of corners faster. It turns in quicker. The steering just feels a lot more alive and nimble. You feel much more connected with the vehicles. There are all sorts of things that it's hard to put a number around as an engineer, but it's those tangible, emotive sort of feelings that our customers sort of respond to when they have Carbon Revolution carbon fibre wheels on their vehicles, which really excites us and really excites our customers.
Guys, I'm so excited for this wheel to come out. Obviously, I'm excited about the new C8 Z06 coming out, but I'll tell you what, when I get mine, it's definitely going to have Carbon Revolution carbon fiber wheels on my Z06.
Fantastic to hear, Steve.
Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to be on Corvette Today. Brad Lethorn and Tim deSouza, I appreciate your time. Looking forward to seeing your fantastic product coming out in the late summer or early fall here in America.
Thanks, Steve. We really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you today.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks for listening to Corvette Today, and please be sure to tell your family, friends, and other Corvette enthusiasts about the Corvette Today podcast. And thanks to our sponsors, Wheelcraft. Want to dress up your Corvette with bright chrome or black chrome wheels? Visit wheelcraft.com to learn about their advanced PVD chrome finishing. They can refinish your wheels or offer a wheel exchange for most models, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. Visit wheelcraft.com today or call 833-840-5334. American Hydrocarbon at AmericanHydrocarbon.com. True Wealth & Company at RetireWithTrue.com. Also, Nova Stretch Bras. Use the code Corvette Today 15 and get 15% off your total purchase at NovaStretch.com. Also, Aerolarri Wheels. Get $100 off your purchase with the new promo code CT111 at Aerolarri.com. And Mid-America Motorworks at MAMotorworks.com.
You've been listening to Corvette Today with Steve Garrett. If you'd like to contact Steve with any thoughts on the podcast or ideas for guests on Corvette Today, you can email him at stevegarrettdj@gmail.com. That's stevegarrettdj@gmail.com. Garrett has 2 R's and 2 T's. Or connect with Steve on social media on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram using @SteveGarrettDJ. Thanks again for listening to Corvette Today.